Good morning everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. So first of all, let me know how are you all, and also let me know is audio video both are okay, are we good to go? So this is our next session regarding your series of PPB that we have started, in which every day we are discussing important topics or the questions on the certain important topics for your paper for the June 2024. Okay, so this is our next session in which we are going to be discussing the next form of questions or next pattern of questions. That's a 27 days left day. So let's start with the first question. That if you haven't seen the earlier session, because this is the fourth session of this particular series, if you haven't seen the earlier session, then do go to the Officers Adda 24/7 channel and go to the playlist section. You will find all the sessions recording available for all of you. This is the fourth class, 3 classes already have been done. So the first question is talking about Mr. Ram is maintaining a savings bank account which is showing a credit balance of rupees 15,000 on 30th of April 2024. You receive a check of 15,000 rupee issued by Mr. Ram in clearing. What would be the course of action here? What will be the course of action if you receive this particular check? In the account we have seen the account have a balance of 15,000 and the check received is of 15,000. So what will be the course of action here? First is saying bank has to pay the check if it is not if it is in order. Second, the bank will not make payment advising the drawer maintain minimum balance as per rules. Third, the bank has to make the payment as there is sufficient balance in the account to meet the check under section 31 of NI Act. Fourth is saying bank makes a noting and recognizing slip to refer to drawer. Which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? What should be the response of a bank? What should be the way in which bank will perform a course of action? A, B, C or D? Actually, right answer will be your C, that the bank has to make the payment as there is sufficient balance available in the drawer's account. So bank have to make the payment of 15,000 rupee check to the party because you have a sufficient balance available in the account. So the right answer will be C. Very good. The correct answer will be we have is C option. Okay. Now, so you can see here the question we have discussed is Negotiable Instrument Act and paying banks. We are talking about the drawee of a check having sufficient fund of the drawer in his hand. In his hand. Okay, properly applicable to the payment of such check must pay the check when duly required to do so, and in default of such payments must compensate the drawer for any loss or damage caused by such default. So Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 talks about the situation where if you are having a sufficient balance in the drawer's account, you have to make the payment under the section 31 of Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. It have been said. Okay. Now the next question we have, that is where a negotiable instrument is dishonored, the endorsee is required to give a notice to the endorser. Okay, so where the negotiable instrument is dishonored, the endorsee is required to give a notice to the endorser. When the endorser waives such a notice in his endorsement, it is called which type of endorsement? Is it a conditional, restrictive, facultative or endorsement sans recourse? So negotiable instrument is dishonored and the endorsee is required to give a notice to the endorser. Okay, in that situation, when endorser waives such a notice in his endorsement, it is called a what type of endorsement? A, B, C or D? What type of endorsement is it? Let me know the answer. A, B, C or D? So endorsement simply means what? The transfer of rights, है ना? When you transfer the certain instrument to the another party, that is your endorsement. And the right answer here is C option. No, it's not endorsement SAN records. It is a facultative endorsement. In the SAN records, the drawer actually do not take any kind of liability after the endorsement. That's the SAN records. Okay. So right answer here will be C option. That will be endorsement can be done. Endorsee have to inform the notice to the endorser. So you can see the multiple types of endorsements are available. Endorsement in blank is there. Mere signature of the endorsers on the back is sufficient without mentioning anything, the name or any specific thing. Endorsement is full when the endorsers directs to pay the amount of the check to a certain person on his order, then the endorsement in full. Then conditional endorsement, normally the endorser binds himself to pay in case the instrument is dishonored if he excludes his liability. Then endorsement is conditional one. Okay, so endorsement without recourse, that is a SAN recourse. Okay, when you do not take any liability of your after doing the endorsement, that's a conditional or SAN recourse, you can call it. Next we have restrictive. The endorsement that restrict or exclude the right to negotiate or to receive its contents. Okay. Now the fifth one is facultative. As per requirement, the endorsee must give a notice of dishonor to the endorser, but the endorser may waive this right in writing in the endorsement. Okay, so these are the 5 types of endorsement, or we can say kinds of endorsement, which is defined under section 15 to section 17. Okay, now next question. In cash transaction report, the cash transaction above ₹10 lakh is to be submitted on monthly cash basis by 15th of the following month to the dash. All the type of endorsement, do remember that this is important. One of the type of endorsement can be asked. Okay. Now the next question is asking, we have to submit the cash transaction report in case of the amount above of 10 lakh, but it have to be submitted to whom? RBI, CBI, FIU, IND. No need of submission of such type of report. A, B, C or D. Which of the following will be correct? A, B, C or D. So there are 5 types of report: cash transaction report, suspicious transaction report, okay, counterfeit currency report. Apart from that, we have cross-border wire transfer report, we have non-profit organization report, and the right answer is correct. To FIU IND, that is Financial Intelligence Unit India, है Financial Intelligence Unit India. So the principal officer of a bank have to submit all the reports to the FIU IND, है but on a different duration. You can see here, these are the 5 reports we have: CTR, CBWTR, NTR and CCR, and the last one is a suspicious transaction report. So the cash transaction report have 10 lakh or more. Second, series of cash transaction in a month integrally connected to other, or aggregating 10 lakh or more equivalent, then you have to pay, submit the CTR. Cross-border wire transfer report, it is for more than 5 lakh or equivalent. Non-profit organization report, it is for receipts by non-profit organization of more than 10 lakh or equivalent. The counterfeit currency report, all counterfeit currency note received, no limit is there. Okay. Now suspicious transaction report will be submitted. All these reports have to be submitted on the 15th of the following month. Okay, but the suspicious transaction report will be submitted within 7 days of establishing suspicion. Whenever the bank found a suspicion on a particular account, within 7 days you have to submit this report. So do remember all the 5 reports, important they are. Now, RBI's Committee on Mechanization in the Banking Industry and on Computerization in Banks were headed by, who were heading this committee in the case of bank computerization and mechanization in the banking industry? Y.H. Maligram Committee, it is headed by Mr. Y.H. Maligram, Mr. Dr. C. Rangarajan, Mr. W.S. Saraf or Mr. Narsimhan. Out of these 4, who were actually heading this committee of mechanization of banks, banking industry and computerization in the banks? Who were heading this? A, B, C or D? A, B, C or D? And the right answer is actually Dr. C. Rangarajan was heading these two committees in 1984 and 1988, and he was the person who have recommended that we should do the computerization in the banking sector. Okay, so right answer is B, Dr. C. Rangarajan. You can see here the concept of bank computerization practically started in 1881. In the year 1983, a committee was set up under the chairmanship of Deputy Governor of RBI, Dr. C. Rangarajan, and he recommended that we should do the particular computerization in the banking sector. Okay, so this committee was Rangarajan committee headed by Dr. C. Rangarajan, and the need for computerization was four major objectives: customer services, housekeeping, decision making, productivity and profitability. These were the four major reasons why we wanted to do the computerization in the banking sector. So do remember the year 1984 and 1998. These are the 2 years in which we have talked about the Rangarajan committee. Okay, so right answer here will be your B, Dr. Rangarajan. 1984, 88, both will be covered. Next, there are two statements in front of us and we have to answer which option is correct. And the question is asking about SIM swapping. Statement 1, statement 2 have been given. Statement 1 is saying SIM switching is a type of fraud that can be used to steal your personal information and access your account. Second is saying fraudulents first collect personal information about the client through the malware to access a subscriber's account. So you have to answer which of these two statements is actually correct or incorrect, or both correct or both incorrect. A, B, C or D? Which of the following will be correct? A, B, C or D? In case of SIM swapping, which statement is correct? Okay. The right answer is actually both are correct. It do not steal your personal information, it steals your financial information. So that's why both the statements are wrong. It is not a personal information, it is about the financial information of the person. So right answer is D. Okay, both are incorrect. So you can see SIM swapping, cyber criminals can access your financial accounts through your mobile phone associated with your cell number. And SIM switching is a type of fraud that can be used to steal your financial information and access your account. So it is about financial information, not about a personal information. Next question. Among the given, under which of the following cases the automatic right of set-off is not arises without any notice? First, death or insanity, insolvency of the customer, insolvency of a partner or on the winding up of a company, receipts of garnish order if a person becomes jobless. A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? So among the given, under which of the following cases the automatic right of set-off is not arises without any notice? A, B, C or D? In what case it cannot be performed? Okay, and the right answer will be your if a person becomes jobless. That's a D option. If a person becomes jobless, in that situation without any notice you cannot perform the automatic right of set off in the account of a customer. So right answer is your D. So these are the condition here that we have to remember in case of right of set off. So it is saying that automatic right of set off arises in the following cases: death or insanity, insolvency, insolvency of a partner or the winding up of a company, receipt receipts of garnish order, receipts of notice of assignment of customer's credit balance, receipts of notice of secured mortgage over the security charge. In these cases, you can perform the automatic write-off set-off without giving the notice. Okay, so the account of sole proprietor and his individual account can be combined. A customer does not have the right of set-off against various accounts of various branches. Clear? So these are the cases where automatic write-off set-off is allowed. Next question. Next we have here RSETIs, RCTs are Rural Self-Employment Training Institute, an initiative of to have dedicated infrastructure in each district of the country to impart training and skill upgradation of rural youth geared towards and entrepreneur development. So which ministry actually have introduced this? Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, Ministry of Animal Husbandry, Dairying and Fisheries. So which ministry have actually introduced the Rural Self-Employment Training Institutes? A, B, C or D? Which ministry have introduced this Rural Self-Employment Training Institute? A, B, C or D? And the answer is Rural Development. Ministry of Rural Development had introduced this, and it was for the purpose of providing training to the rural youth. So right answer is B. Ministry of Rural Development have introduced this. If we talk about this Rural Self-Employment Training Institute, it's an initiative of Ministry of Rural Development to provide dedicated infrastructure in each district for imparting the training and skill upgradation of the rural youth, so that we will have a entrepreneurship development in the country. So they are managed by banks with active cooperation from Government of India and the state government. Okay, and they are based on the model of Rural Development and Self-Employment Training Institute of 1962. It is expected to offer 30 to 40 skill development programs in a financial year of 1 to 6 week duration. Okay, and it cover various areas like agriculture program, product programs, process programs and general programs. They all will be covered under the Rural Self-Employment Training Institute. So simply we are providing an infrastructure where the training can be provided to the rural youth to promote the entrepreneurship development in the country. Okay, so right answer here is Ministry of Rural Development. Next question. The dash is a closed user group network for the exclusive use of member banks and financial institutions. Dash is the closed user group network for the exclusive use of member banks and the financial institution. Is it Infinet? Is it NPCI? Is it NIC or none of the above? Which of the following is a closed user group network that actually used by the member banks and financial institution? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? Which of the following will be correct? The closed user group. Okay, so right answer here will be your Infinet. The closed user group that is used by for member banks and the financial institution, it is Infinet. Infinet is a product of RBI subsidiary, that is the IFTAS. Okay, so first of all, as per the recommendation of which committee? SARAF committee, the RBI dedicated to set up a countrywide data communication network for banks linking major centers of country. So this network, the Infinet, Indian Financial Network, has been set up in Hyderabad. Okay, so Infinet is a closed user group MPLS network for the banking and financial sector. Okay, this is Indian Financial Network, that is Infinet. It was provided by the IFTAS. IFTAS have actually introduced the Infinet and SFMS as a services provided to the country. And IFTAS is what? It is the subsidiary, wholly owned subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. We have 5 subsidiaries of RBI: DI, CGC, BRB, NMPL, RABIT, that is Reserve Bank Information Technology. One is IFTAS and the fifth one is Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. So these are the 5 subsidiaries of RBI, and all the subsidiaries of RBI are wholly owned subsidiary. It means 100% capital have been invested by RBI. Now, next question we have, what are the functions performed by self-help groups? So which function actually performed by the self-help group? First is saying they offer collateral-free loan to sanction of people that generally find it hard to get loan from bank. Second is saying they resolve conflicts via mutual discussion and collect leadership. Third, they are important source of microfinance services to the poor. And fourth is saying all of the above. So also let me know how many members should be there in the self-help group. Which of the following is correct here? Okay. Correct. So the right answer actually here is D. All of the above are the function that will be performed by the self-help group. So right answer is D. That is correct. And self-help group, if we talk about, you can see it will be a voluntary association of poor formed with the common goal of social and economic empowerment. It is a silent revolutionary concept that has been taken place in the credit delivery system. Microfinance through self-help groups offers best form of credit for reaching the unreached under the reached. Okay, so there should be 10 to 20 members under the self-help group. Why we have introduced the self-help group? The reason behind: self-help group help in development of poor through various benefit, mobilizing the resources of individual member and do the collective development, uplift living condition, create savings habit, mobilize individual skills for group interest, assisting member financially at the time of need, entrepreneurship development, identify problems and analyze and find the solution, and the last one is organize the training for skill development. So self-help group, if we talk about, simply a group of 10 to 20 members, they have created this group for the mainly purpose of savings habit. To build the savings habit, this group have been introduced. Okay, and then they have been linked with the banking sector for the purpose of credit fulfillment, credit need fulfillment. Okay, now automated clearing system is our dash. Chips, chaps, chats, or all of the above. Which of the following is the automated clearing system? A, B, C, or D? The automated clearing system is clearing house interbank payment system, clearing house automated payment system, clearing house automated transfer system, or all of the above. Which of the following is the automated clearing system? A, B, C, or D? Okay, no, actually all. Not only A, all are the automated clearing systems. Hana, whether it is chips, chaps, or chats, they all are automatic clearing system. D answer is correct. So chips, chaps, and chats are automated clearing houses in the USA, UK, and Hong Kong respectively. Okay, and the bulk of the fund transfer is taking place through these clearing houses. Okay, chips is for USA, chaps is from UK, and the chats is for Hong Kong. All are the automated clearing houses, and they perform the bulk fund transfer as the functioning of their. Okay, so these were the questions we have discussed regarding your PPB. Every day these kind of sessions will be there. Okay, tomorrow is Sunday, so on Sunday we will have a special session. So tomorrow there will be at 9 AM we will be having module B of IE and IFS session. That's a mini marathon. Module B mini marathon will be there on Sunday. It means tomorrow at 9 AM. Okay, so do join this session. It is for IEIFS at 9 a.m. tomorrow, only on Office Saturday 24/7. Apart from that, the crash course also available now, which will be a part of JAIB Mahapack 2.0. To enroll in the Mahapack or the crash course, do download the 24/7 application. After downloading the application, simply go to the home page and select the exam category. That will be your JAIB CIB. Okay, so this is the home page of application. Here we have to select the exam category. Let's say JAIB CIB. Go to the JAIB May 2024. You will find the revision batches are already live. How to enroll? The process is same. Just click on the batch, do check all the details, click on the buy now option, enter a code Y496 and apply. Once you apply, it will show you 79%, but 1% additional discount will be available. So this is the Mahapack with the double validity of 1 year with the 5,900 something amount. Okay, so this is the product available right now, and you can go and check the Power Pack revision batches available on the website. The study plan also updated already, and if you regularly want to join these kind of sessions, then do subscribe to the channel Officers at 24/7 and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification be given to you. Okay, so this is all for today. Let's see you all in the evening at 7 p.m. for your IEIFS English medium session. Do not forget to join that session as well. So see you in the evening. Take care everyone. Have a good day.